We are fancy today.
And we're in the fast lane.
We're always driving.
Oh, yeah.
Pedal to the metal, baby. Good day, DC. It is 10 o'clock straight up on this Wednesday, September 21st, I should say. Glad that Jacqueline's joining us.
Yes.
Thank you. Glad to be back up on here.
Yes.
Good day, DC.
And we're one short.
Yes.
Yes, it's
So,
kind of empty on the couch over
it's
here.
empty
It's not
on
going to
the
be
couch.
empty for long.
So yeah, so without further ado, we need to bring in some help. And this morning, we have some help. Ladies and gentlemen, Cynthia Bailey, superstar, media mogul, I mean, you name it, and she's here. Yes. Good morning. Good to see you. Good to see you.
Yes.
Yes. Good to see you. Good to see you.
You are a boss. Look at you. You look amazing.
Yes.
Amazing.
Welcome.
Thank you.
Welcome. So, how have you been? How's life?
Life is great.
Yeah, I know you're busy. You got businesses everywhere. You're on TV. You got everything going on.
I do have a lot going on. This next chapter has been amazing.
Yes.
And hopefully this next chapter is the last chapter. It's a lot of work.
Your story continues to be written, though,
Yes.
which is what is
It
so
does.
great.
Yeah.
So tell us what you're in town for.
I'm in town for the Black Women's Health event tonight. Well, today, rather. And it's great. You know, I'm all about women empowerment.
Sure.
And, you know, just speaking of Black women's health, my mom was recently diagnosed with breast cancer.
Oh, I'm sorry.
So with that said, you know, we have to make our health a bigger priority. And as we get older, we're just talking about getting older. Like for me, that definitely has taken more of a front seat, especially dealing with everything that my mom is going through. So I'm just here to empower and talk about, you know, women's health, and I also talk about speak a lot about fibroids as well, which is something that I suffered with for years, and I no longer suffer from them, thank God. However, I still want to keep the conversation going because a lot of women, especially Black women, suffer from fibroids.
Right.
And what's it like up at the Martin household?
Wait a minute.
Okay, we're just going to cut
Hold on.
I wanted to get to the real dirt. And I know she has it.
We're not here to talk. We're not here.
Forget all that.
Yeah. It's wonderful that you're doing that. Meanwhile, can you drop some details on this guy?
No, let's talk. I'd rather talk about your businesses and everything else that you have going on. No, it's not about me. It's not about me.
No, but we should mention, I know everyone knows you as a Real Housewife, but you're a working actress now.
Yes.
I am a working actress. As a matter of fact, I left Atlanta to come and do this event today and hang out with you guys, and I have to go back tonight because I'm in the middle of filming a new movie for BET. It's called Under the Influence, and it's happening. I've only been at this for about 8 months now.
How's it all going?
You know, it's going well. I mean, I'm not going to act like I've had like such huge parts or anything. I mean, I'm at the stage where I'll take whatever I can get. They're like, hey, are you available? I'm like, yes, I am. So, you know, with that said, it's just been such a great learning process, and just I feel like the best way to learn how to act is to act, to actually be on set and be able to connect with the other actors and directors. So it's going well.
Right. Loved you in Games. I think it's Games People Play about the basketball player.
Yes.
Where you were not a psychic, but a conspiracy theorist
in
type
Asia.
person. Yes, that was amazing. But I also want to talk about your business. You got a store in California.
Yes, CB4.
That's a business as well.
Okay.
Yes.
So talk a little bit about that, because I know you got a lot going on, acting and TV and this as well.
Yes. CB4, we are located in the Beverly Center. We are a pop-up, so we're there for now. I don't know how long we're going to be there, hopefully for the end of the year, and then maybe we'll pop up again. But we are also online, cb4.com. It's a bag and apparel line. It's great, you know, all about Black businesses, supporting them, starting them, and all those things.
Right.
And I also have a bag line.
Okay.
Actually, my partners are here in DC. It's called Neela Bags, and this is also bags made by women, and you know, a whole big women effort as well.
Right.
Gorgeous bags at Neela.
Yeah. Doesn't seem like you're doing enough.
Exactly.
I mean, geez.
But only she would do something with her life.
I know.
I have to say, at this point in my life, going back to health and just, you know, being able to have that balance in my life, I am downsizing.
Yes.
I really am. I feel like I'm being pulled in a lot of different directions, and I think it's important to figure out, you know, when to hold them and when to fold them. You know, sometimes, you know, life is not about just working all the time, and I feel like that's been a big focus of mine since I was old enough to work. So.
I know. I was going to say, how do you balance all those different things that you're juggling?
It's hard. It definitely is hard, and I want to live as well. And when I look at my life, I'm like, you know, I'm 55 years old. I mean, I'm God willing, I maybe have 25 summers left. So I need to get some sand in between these toes. It's like work is great, and I love being a boss, but I also need the balance
to
take care of myself.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
All right. All right.
All right, well,
I
I'm
just
sure we got a
realized
lot
maybe I
to...
only have like 25 summers.
We need
Reality check.
Oh my gosh, I know.
Exactly.
Okay.
Puts things in perspective, right? Yeah, absolutely. All right, well, let's move on. Let's check what's trending at 10 a.m. You probably may have seen this on social media. The FDA now begging TikTokers to stop cooking chicken in NyQuil. That's right, doctors say not only does it sound gross, it's actually really dangerous. This trend is going viral under the hashtag Sleepy Chicken with over 1.3 million views on TikTok. Users are literally boiling chicken in the cold in flu medicine. Now, it is unclear if this is actually a new TikTok challenge, but doctors say regardless, boiling NyQuil makes it more concentrated, so someone could potentially inhale a dangerously large amount without even realizing it. And I don't even know why we have to tell people not to do this, y'all, but I mean, come on. If this is not a true testament of today's day and age, this is just ridiculous and absolutely absurd.
Well, you know, a lot of times I think these people get on TikTok and they just do this stuff. And they probably aren't even eating the chicken. They probably just did it to see if they could go viral or get some clicks or whatever.
Yeah.
And now it's all out there and they're like, okay, people, don't, and somebody would actually do it and get sick. And now they're like, don't do this because it could make you sick. So it's all, you know, like you said, the day and age we live in. TikTok, clickbait, it's that kind of, that's the world we live in.
Yeah, but I wonder because, you know, I do take NyQuil if I have a cold. And I
so
do
do
love
I.
chicken. So, and NyQuil does not taste that good.
Right.
Fried chicken tastes great.
Yes,
So
yes.
Is this a good way to kind of kill two birds with one stone? If
You know what?
were, like,
I didn't think about it
Or
like
is it
that.
actually just not even safe to do it at all?
I would say it's not safe to do it at all.
Yeah.
That would be my guess. But like anytime the FDA gets involved and just like, don't do it,
Yeah.
I'm thinking that we shouldn't do it. I also think there are nefarious reasons why people are doing this.
Right.
It's not because
It's
they're
just-
trying to take care
right.
of a cold and have a healthy meal. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They're trying to get a little more
Get
out
those
of that.
likes.
They're trying to get a little more out of that NyQuil than you're supposed to get.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
true.
Look, I mean, NyQuil knocks me out. I
Absolutely.
am out when I get some NyQuil. So, I mean, for anybody to
Exactly.
be dousing chicken in it,
Yeah.
goodness gracious.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then the fumes, you know, they mentioned, you know, if you're inhaling some of the fumes while it's cooking,
Right.
you think about that as well. I mean, there's a lot of different chemicals, ingredients in there. So,
Yeah.
And is it like any NyQuil? Certain, because it's different flavors. Is it-
Yeah, you know what? There are different flavors.
true.
Now, does it work with Dayquil? Because
Exactly.
Dayquil is my favorite.
Yeah, but Dayquil doesn't help you sleep. You
I
wouldn't
know.
be sleepy chicken
Exactly.
then.
Yeah.
You take Dayquil when you don't want to sleep,
That-
but you want to be
exactly.
cured, right?
Exactly.
So,
Exactly.
Dayquil on the way to work.
what about
Yeah.
Robitussin too? That one's even worse than
Let's
NyQuil.
not give anybody any ideas.
No.
No,
Don't do it, you guys.
No Robitussin on chicken or anything. All right, how about this? Next up, a back to the office battle heating up. New data shows more employees were in the office last week than have been since the pandemic started. Now, this is according to Castle Systems, which is a data firm that tracks key card entries. Bosses at companies like Apple, Comcast, Peloton, well, they have all mandated workers return on a hybrid basis. Meanwhile, many companies are testing out a 4-day work week, and it's apparently working. A survey by 4-Day Week Global shows 78% of leaders are more than 70 companies that shifted to 4 days a week say the transition was good or seamless. Pilot programs for the 4-day work week are underway in the United States. I'm all for it. It's not going to happen in news, but I'm all for this. A 4-day work week. Now, how this would affect people who are parents and have kids in school, that's a whole nother thing, a whole nother conversation. Because now you got to get off a day. Well, you're already off. So I guess it does
it's
work.
good. It's good for us
It does
parents.
work.
That means we get a day off with the kids still in school.
But not us, because we're in the news.
We're not in the news.
Yeah, we're
But
not.
I think it could work in news. I think you could have news 4 days a week, and then the weekend crew do 3 days a week. It would be a more closer, evenly balanced schedule, right?
I mean, I'm all for this idea. I think that, you know, many workers would maybe be more incentivized to work harder if they had to work longer days because you get that extra day.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, how many times on Saturdays and Sundays you're like rushing on Saturdays, you're enjoying your life on Sunday a little bit, but you're still always wishing you had a little bit more time to do some of the things you wanted to do that you didn't get to jam pack into your weekend.
Right. So I'm a little confused. So they're saying that work more from home, more work days from home, or more work days from work?
It was two stories. It was one story that said that more people are going back to work, like in the office, but they're doing hybrid. But the other is there are these companies that are trying 4-day work weeks as opposed to 5-day work weeks.
Okay.
Yeah. So now, unfortunately, we didn't list the 70 companies in the U.S. that are trying the 4-day work weeks because I might have looked at that. If you were watching Monday, you know Jennifer Hudson was a guest on Good Day at 10 a. But today, a Good Day host is going to be live on her show. So you're going to want to make sure to stay tuned to Fox 5 later today because our own Jeanette Reyes is going to be a guest on the EGOT Winners' new talk show. She and her husband will dish all about their mega viral social media posts, the Baby News Network, and more. And then tomorrow, Jeanette's going to join us live to talk all about it. And just a reminder, you can catch Jennifer Hudson weekdays at 1 o'clock right here on Fox 5. Now, we just got a sneak peek clip, and we're going to share that coming up at 11 a on the Lion Lunch Hour. Marissa?
All right, and looking forward to that for sure. The Prince George's County Film Festival is this weekend, and it's definitely bringing the star power, a power couple. In fact, veteran actor Richard Lawson and the queen to queen bee herself, Beyonce's mother, Tina Knowles Lawson. They're going to join us next to talk all about the special event, that movie, and more. And of course, don't forget to stay tuned at 11 for the Lion Lunch Hour. Real Housewives of Potomac star Ashley Darby, she's going to be back in the kitchen today, along with Chef Anthony Thomas, and that's just the start of the show. We're going to show you what else we're cooking up in just about 50 minutes. Your time now is 10:11. Good Day, DC. Back after the break.